Thank you for watching this overview of Org Manager by Ingentis. Today we're going to be focusing on open position management, and this is a very common problem shared amongst all companies across all industries. What we've done is we've worked with several of our clients and we've created what we think is a very good representation of how to help you better manage your open headcount in your organization. What we're looking at right now is a simple org chart that also contains some metrics, KPIs around open positions. Specifically, what we see here in the departmental level boxes is the total number of employees by span, number of positions total, and then the vacancy rate. Here, the actual number being 48 for the company, which is a 9% vacancy rate overall for the company. And below the top level of the organization, we have these four departments. And again, we can see the metrics for the various spans of these organizations. What I can also do quickly is I can change the visualization of these boxes. So if I want to look at the metrics just for the department in and of themselves without their entire span, I can just disable showing KPIs by span, and notice the numbers just got much smaller. Now we're looking specifically at departmental numbers around number of employees, positions, and then what that vacancy rate looks like. We have a lot of flexibility with our solution in terms of visualizations. Let me assure you of that. And here's a case in point. If I want to change how the departmental boxes are going to look, why not look at it as a simple table view? This is something really common. People like table-based reports. So let's look at the numbers, not just for the particular org unit or the department being financed, but let's look at it for the entire span. So again, just another option of how we can present data. But we're talking about org manager, so of course there's more you can do. So one of the needs of companies is to really zero in and focus on the use case of show me my open positions. This is showing you all the incumbents as well. So let's filter this view and let's just strictly look at those open positions that we have. So what I'm going to do, first of all, is I'm going to bring up the chart legend just as a handy reminder that the open positions are going to have that colored box with the number of days they've been open. So I just want to pull out the legend to show that, as well as the open position icon. So by switching the view to say, just show me the current open positions, notice we've collapsed the view, and now we can really isolate and focus in on those open positions. So in the case of the corporate finance advisor, we have a nice little mouse hover window that's displayed that shows you more information about the job itself, the position number, the job number, how long the position's been open. As you can see, it's been 65 days, which is why it's coded red in the box. It's something to be alarmed about. It's been quite a while for the time to fill metric. And you can see the assigned budget to the position and who the hiring manager is. So again, we're doing simple color coding. As the time to fill goes on in time, has a higher number, we're gonna switch that number to red, that metric to red, to draw attention to it. Now, one thing that's also unique that a lot of organizations might not be doing today is also visualizing positions that will be opening in the future. So these are not currently open, but opening in the future. So I'm going to show you an example of that right here. So here we have David Parker. Notice it has a gray box to the right. 25 is the number. What's happened here is we're leveraging what is pretty common across HR systems, and that is the last working day field can be populated if, for example, that person's going to be leaving that position and the offer, his voluntary termination has been accepted. So in this case, we've entered this information of the last working date for this position, and we know it's going to be opening up in 25 days. So again, very flexible. I can also show all information of all positions either open today or in the future. Of course, I can navigate this org chart. If I want to go to the finance department, notice here we're looking again at all the positions that are either open today or opening in the future. Again, if I just want to look at the ones open today, there you go. Very simple to see that. Very flexible in terms of how we want to focus on what we're looking at. Now, there are other options we can have as well. So some might be happy to just, as a manager, to see something in a simple dashboard view, and that's something we can accommodate. So for the finance position here, I'm going to go ahead and switch over to the dashboard view, and notice here we have one open position that's actually been open for more than 30 days. There is no critical open positions in case you're tracking critical positions. You can do that as well as an example. But there is also one position in opening in the future, which we just discussed with that last working day field completed. So here's more information about the current open position. It's been open for more than 65 days. And then the future opening position. And I can go back to my org chart. And let's say I'm David Lee, the manager for accounts payable. I can just go to my dashboard as David Lee, and wonderful. I'm very happy to see there's no open positions right now, but notice here to the right, we've got 3 positions opening very soon here in the future, and we can see how many days until they're going to be opening. So again, very flexible solution. Obviously, we're very well known for our org charts and the flexibility around our org charts, as I'm showing here. Very easy to navigate. We can show all positions, the incumbents as well. And we can also export this data, so we can take it to PowerPoint, to PDF. We can even open it in Excel if I want a simple Excel report showing me all my open positions. All this is easily doable in Org Manager. What you can also do, which is really a nice concept to take this approach one step further, is let's say you're displaying your open positions. Wouldn't it be nice to also integrate data from your applicant tracking system, say the ISIMs of the world or any other applicant tracking system you have. So when you're viewing an open position, we could then display, for example, for you, all the possible candidates for this position to fill that position. Could be internal candidates, and then it can be data from your applicant tracking system. And wouldn't it be nice also, if it is an applicant tracking system, to also codify and track what status each applicant is at. So you can have them graded. You can see if they're perhaps at the stage of having been interviewed already, or perhaps even an offer has been extended to them. All that can be tracked using Org Manager, because we can work with multiple data sources and we can integrate with many of the major vendors today. So again, I hope this brief overview of Org Manager and what we can do with open position management, I hope this sheds new light on how simple and straightforward it is for some key metrics to help you manage your workforce for org design planning, for example, your future staffing needs. And we'd love to be able to talk to you about how Org Manager can better service your needs. Thank you so much for watching today.